So what do you
You don't like me. I'm serious, you don't.
So what
Cut it. His clothes, I washed his clothes and my clothes together. He came here, he picked his clothes and he left my own out.
Can we have a conversation tonight still?
I'm sorry, genuinely.
So while Nelly feels that Sooj does not like her, Sooj on the other hand told Anita that he feels this whole relationship thing with Nelly is one-sided. As usual, let's start from the beginning. So Sooj told Anita that while at the garden, she told Nelly that his eye is hot and at that he wants to cool off his head. Few minutes later, only for Nelly to start tapping him in a very disrespectful manner to wake up. And that meanwhile, this is not the first time Nelly is doing such a thing to him. But he said that his main problem is that after then, even after they've gone into the arena and won the task, you didn't even see the need to come congratulate me. And since then, they've not spoken to this very moment. And at that, Anita said, talking about waking you up, tapping you at the arena, I guess she just wanted you to be at alert. It came from a place of concern, a place of genuine love. And Suj then asked Anita if actually it came from a place of love. So when I won the task, why didn't you come to say congrats or, just celebrate with me? Well, Anita still insisted that it came from a place of genuine care. But then that she's going to talk to Nelly regarding the part of not celebrating or congratulating you, that for that part, no, she didn't do well. So now, Suj then told Anita, but why would Nelly even see the reason to tap me to be alert? That everybody in this house knows that when it comes to task, he delivers. Whether healthy or not, whether fit or not, once he goes into the arena, he's up on his feet. Well, Anita told Suj not to worry, that she will talk to Nelly. Now, fast forward after their Friday task presentation, wager task presentation, Anita then went to speak with Nelly, telling Nelly, oh, this is what he said you did. You didn't even come to congratulate him. And Nelly said no, that even before going into the arena, he tried talking to Suj, only for Suj to shove her off like, oh, signaling that, oh, I don't want to have a conversation with you. And that's not even the painful part. That you know that she did their laundry and only for Suj to go downstairs this morning and pack only his dried clothes, leaving hers outside. A clothes that she washed for herself and for Suj. And it didn't just end there. That on a normal day, when they bring duvet for them to change, that she goes ahead to change hers, change that of Suj, and even sometimes change you and Topher's own. But what did Suj did? Suj changed only his own bed sheets and left hers. And it didn't just end there. That their breakfast, porridge beans that they were meant to eat together, what did Suj did? Suj decided to place his in a different plate, leaving her own in the cupboard just open, just like that. What are you now signaling her? What information are you trying to pass? That after, checking all those things, she just said, well, maybe it's time for her to just be on her own, because what is this? She said even that same Thursday, when he woke up, she went to meet him and asked him, oh, your eyes are red. And he snubbed her. So maybe it's time for her to just stay on her own and leave him. And then Anita asked, stay on your own till when? And she said maybe till we'll leave the house. Anyways, the big brother brought in drinks and number game for the house. So this game is you pick a random number of a card and then they bring out the card and read the instruction on the card. So in the game, at a point, they dared Onyeka to bring out Suj and show the housemates her favorite sex position using Suj to demonstrate. And Suj just said, no, give me a shot, I'll drink. Because in the game, if they dare you and you're willing to do it, but the second party is not willing to, the second party will have to take a shot. So when Suj asked that they give him a shot, I was like, wow, man, them still respecting Nelly. Now, a few minutes later, and it got to Nelly's turn, and WANNI dared Nelly to bring out Suj and kiss him for 3 minutes. Guess what? Nelly said they should give her shots. She wants to drink. The game continued, and more shots, more shots, more shots. And at a point, the both of them disappeared. The next time the camera was on them, they were trying to sort out things. So Sooj now asked Nelly, why is it that for any time he does something intentionally or unintentionally to you, he will come asking you, begging you, apologizing. But when it's your turn, you don't do that. You just, give him distance. Why is it like that? And Nelly now started telling Sooj that with what happened yesterday, she was just joking and playing with you in the garden. She was even trying to cheer herself up. Now, if you remember, she told you she had a dream and her mood was down. She was messed up mentally. She was trying to cheer herself up, trying to play with you. And what did you do? You started making a big deal out of it. Well, Sooj suggested that they talk and iron things out. But Nelly said, no, this is not the best time to talk to me if you want us to have this conversation. That she just wanted to just go down, continue the game with the housemates, take more drinks, that she wants to be tipsy. And Sooj said, you're tipsy already. You can barely even look at me. And Nelly said what? That she's the one that don't want to look at you. That she's okay. When you're when you're high, you don't want to agree that you're high. Well, Nelly told Sooj there is nothing to resolve. That for any time before now they have problem, she's always looking out for you, always caring. But just this one time, and what did you do? You pretended like she does not even exist. Well, Nelly told Sooj to stop pretending that the summary is that he does not like her. He should just cut it. And at that, Nelly started walking down towards going downstairs. And Sooj tried bringing her back, but she said we can have this conversation later. Sooj tried everything possible to make Nelly clarify on the meaning of the whole you don't like me, but Nelly went downstairs to join the game again. Now, on coming back, you know how the housemates can be now. They were just like teasing her. Oh, you're finally back, Nelly. This one you say make you go urinate, and then you took the whole time. And with the way the game was going, people were trying to play safe, not to kiss or do something with someone in ship. And Shaun was like, why are people just want to do things with their own ship, and they were just teasing each other. And Nelly was like, exactly, why can't you feel free? It's a game, it's Biggie's game. And Shaun then asked Nelly, so if we ask you to bring out someone, another ship, do something, there or kiss, how their dares are in this house, you would do it? And Nelly said, of course, that she would do it. Sooj, hearing that, started telling Ozzy, do you know she answered that just to get at me? Ozzy now asked Sooj, what did you do? And Sooj narrating to Ozzy now asked him, what are you waiting for to have a conversation with her? Bring her out now. And Sooj was like, no, we just had one now. She said this is not the best time to talk. So why they are at this gym now? Anita and Topher were passing by, and Anita, citing Sooj, just told Topher, oh, excuse, let me talk to Sooj. And now told Ozzy, please give me 3 minutes, give me 3 minutes. And she now started telling Sooj, I promise you I'll bring a feedback for you. Nelly said you did this, you did that. And Sooj was now telling Anita, oh, we just had a conversation now. And from there, Anita now started telling Sooj that, oh, you did wrong for you to not care about her, for you to not do this, for you to not do that. And so he started asking Anita, so all you think about is your friend. You don't even care about my emotion. You think I'm not hot. Because Anita was telling Sooj that Nelly is hot. And he said, you think I'm not hot? And Anita now told him to put his own feelings aside in order to sort this. And he was like, why should my own feelings be put aside? And that's the problem. For any time there is an issue, he's the one trying to make up things. That in fact, several occasions he have seen reason to think that this whole thing is one-sided or is part of a game plan. But he doesn't just want to pay attention to that particular thought. Well, Anita then advised Sooj to be calm, patient, and give it time. And so he said, I've always been calm, I've always been patient. It's just that why can't we sort out things if you're the one at fault? While Anita and Sooj were having this conversation, Nelly was in the garden crying and lamenting to Chizoba and Ben on how much of a terrible person Sooj is. That even if she did whatever, for the fact you claim you love her, why wouldn't you care to take all their clothes inside? Rather, you took yours and left her own outside, a clothes that she washed by herself. Not even food, She was just crying. saying that that particular yesterday she had a very terrible dream. She told Sooj about it. She was in a bad mood, and of all days you chose to ignore her, it was that yesterday. And Chizoba then reminded Nelly, do you know that you told me that Sooj as well was going through a mental something? That is it possible that the both of you are reacting to something? You know how this house can be. But Ben now told Nelly, you know what, that he will go and call Sooj, that when Sooj come, the both of you should try and iron things out. Just pour out your mind and people should find a way to settle this. Now, color me surprised that Sooj came and a conversation couldn't happen again. So Sooj was asking Nelly that one thing about, okay, Sooj was telling her that one thing is he has noticed that they see things from a different perspective, but that he's happy you've been expressing yourself boldly throughout today, and he would love that to continue for any time they have a problem. Just then, Nelly started staggering, like it would be as if she wants to fall from the left side, she will move to the right, and so he was not asking her, are you okay? I guess all the shots Nelly was taking was beginning to manifest. And this girl went numb. But even Sue tried giving her water. She said no, she won't drink, that she wants to go upstairs. So Sue now had to take Nelly upstairs and to the restroom as well, because she was saying she wants to make use of the restroom. From there, the next time we are seeing them on our screen, Nelly was already in Sooj's bed and Sooj tucking her in, removing her mic so she could sleep comfortably. Just when I thought all is good now, only for Topher to start telling Anita how he felt neglected the whole time. You said, oh, we needed to have a special conversation and I was walking down with you. The next thing you're talking to Sooj, you neglected me, you spoke for long. The next minute your attention is somewhere else. That these people, would they even carry your matter like that? You're always carrying other people's issues. And next thing, Anita is apologizing. I'm like, what's going on here? Is Anita now the newest Sooj? And Anita said, oh, I'm sorry. And Topher was just saying, oh, are you really sorry? But then Anita kept pressing on, apologizing, and even had to seal the apologize with a kiss. Meanwhile, while all the Romeos and Juliets were trying to sort things out, some fraction of the housemates were playing Ludo in the main lounge, because at this point they were done with their card game, while some of the housemates were already sleeping, like the like of Chizoba and Ben, after they settled Nelly, and after they saw Nelly and Sooj going in, they just went to bed. They said their prayers and dozed off. Meanwhile, Shaun did skincare from cutting his hair to applying serum, and WANNI is standing by waiting for him to be done. Generally, it was just a cool night, and I guess the housemates enjoyed their card game because they were just busy taking shots. Maybe they love alcohol that much. I know the sole purpose of Big Brother bringing that card game for them is for them to entertain us, get busy. But yet, I guess they prefer the alcohols, because even doctor that barely drink also took shots. Even when the housemates were like, oh doc, you're on medication, Big Brother will ask you. Like Kelly Ray was concerned. He said during his old time, Big Brother instructed that he shouldn't take any drink, and he was telling Kelly Ray, oh, Biggie will ask you, but for where TJ still took shots. Well, I guess maybe it's the house. Let's blame it on the house. Just like Chizoba said, that the house is making her to grow on her alcohol tolerance level. Maybe it's the house though, because even TJ had to have little problem with Ben when the drinks were brought in. So when they brought the drinks, Ben took his and took that of TJ, as he knows that TJ do not drink. And TJ is saying, no, for any time they bring a drink, allow me collect first. Then I can decide to give you or dash whoever I want to dash it to. And when Ben left, he said that the problem is that Ben would like to take yours, but let the reverse be the case. You will see Ben shouting, asking you, oh, why did you take it? Did I ask you to do that? Anyways, that's all on a Friday night in Biggie's house. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.